Yeah, they will burn also and get cancer also and get left behind also, just like them, because they chose to follow the image of the beast instead of being proud of their own and come to the temple of the Most High to be measured by the rod. Instead, they stay outside the temple, and so they will not be counted in just blasphemy the name of Eli, who has the authority over all these plagues. Even though they brought this on themselves, they did not repent in order to glorify him. And the fifth Elohim Anunnaki poured out his vial upon the seed of the beast, which currently is the United States of America. And the seven major heads are under the United Nations, who carry out the works of the evil reptilians. His kingdom became so dark, America will eventually fall on a certain day, at a certain hour, before the Messiah comes. And they, the Amorites, and these allied with the Nubians, Edomites, Native Americans, etc., were gritting their teeth from grief, crying because of their end condition, and they blasphemed the Eli, Anunnaki of the Orion skies for their grievance and their plagues, and yet they did not repent from their evil doings. They encourage young children to grow fast by wearing makeup, stimulating the minds of perverts who go around molesting children. It is nothing more than pornography. Not to mention the evil ones that occur as normal everyday happenings. There is not a day that goes by that someone isn't mugged, robbed, raped, hurt, killed. A plane doesn't crash or something blows up. These are all a part of fulfilling the prophecy in Genesis 15:13, where it speaks about the iniquities of the Amorites not being filled yet. However, they almost are and are steadily increasing every day. And the sixth messenger poured out his vial upon the great river fertile Euphrates, so the water of it dried to prepare the path for the rulers of the eastern sun. These red Arabs, who have the nerve to call themselves royal and still use the title of king today, which rightly goes to the Messiah, who is called King of Kings and Lord of Lords. There is no such thing as a mortal king. Men are rulers, salt, etc., but not kings. The rulers in Arabia now are only interested in financial gain. They are exceedingly wealthy and charge pilgrims to make their Hajj, something ordained by Allah for all Muslims to do at least once in their lives. And I saw from the mountain of the reptilian as Injiyl Iblis Shakar, from the mouth of the beast of America, and from the mouth of the liar news bearer, the pale Jebusite in the state of Israel. 330 souls are unholy spirits like frogs, who are reptilians because they are the souls of Zuin, the physical evil reptilian tarnished Shakar or Satan, meaning the devil has a physical seed, has a life force of a spirit and not a soul, as Nubian people have, just as mammals are warm-blooded and reptiles or reptilians are cold-blooded. They were making signs, producing all kinds of wonders, deceiving and tricking the whole world by way of its signs through its authority given by the beast. These signs are reaching to the rulers, Arabs of the planet Earth, in order to get them together to the war, as in the Gulf War in 1990 AD. Not to mention these from past beginnings in 1948 AD, when the Israel state declared war on the Arab nation due to the influences of the three dirty souls. Israeli invades the Suez Canal in 1956 AD. Israel captures the Sinai of Jordan, Egypt under the Arab influences, launched an attack on Israel in 1973 AD, but are unsuccessful. See the Israel invasion on Lebanon and bombardments. 1982, Israel helicopter invaded and captured chief military commander and locked up his wife and children in 1989 AD. These wars from the east will be the spark that starts the Third World War, before the great and dreadful day of the Elohim, who is the controller of them all. Dr. Malachi speaks, fam. Here I, Melchizedek, am he who is sent, not Messiah Yeshua, who said he would send his angel to signify the congregation. I, Melchizedek, come just like a thief, and the world will not even know. He is here because they will mistake him for Hamshiach, because they have the wrong concept. Blessings are for all those who stay awake or keep to the rights of Abraham and don't stray off the path, which is the devil, evil reptilian's main purpose, to seduce you, as he did your foreparents before you. And he comes in many forms, and guard his robes, the garb of purity and righteousness. Be not seduced out of your garb like the people of today, lest he walk around naked, and they see your nakedness. Removal of the garb of righteousness, and the face veil, and take on the dress worn by the harlot. And he gathered them together into a single place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, mount of the place of crowds. And the seventh Elohim Anunnaki messenger poured out his vial upon the air, and there came out a supreme voice from the tabernacle, from the seat, saying, "It is done," meaning the final conflict will bring about the mystery of the Most High, Eli. His will be completed, and the rendering of the last plague will bring Allah Yahweh El Eloh's final wrath. In the war of Armageddon, and there was lightning and thunder and voices, and there was a great earthquake, worse than the ones from before, that has not been the likes of it since the existence of a nation of people upon the planet Earth. A strong earthquake like this never happened before. The earthquakes that are happening now have devastating effects, sometimes destroying whole cities and claiming many lives. Many people are buried in landslides alive, while others are heard crying under levels of concrete from collapsed buildings, and the great city became three parts, where the three world power, being the USA, Russia, Asia, Edom, and all the cities of the nation fell. They will become obsolete and crumble, and will suffer also. And Babylon the Great, USA, that thought to be invincible city, was remembered in front of Eli because of his iniquities, in order to give to her, USA, the cup of the intoxicants, which is from the punishments of his wrath. For all those who partook of the delicacies of the harlot and lived deliciously, all of mankind will be destroyed in every island. All other religions, represented by the Agar Islands, escaped, and the mountains couldn't be found, which are the seven heads, represented by the mountains, which will all be destroyed. And big hail fell down upon the nation of people.